Okay.
Everyone, thank you tonight for coming. First, before we go into many statements about tonight's tragic crash, I want to offer the Highway Patrol's condolences to Sheriff Breedlove, to all the Cheatham County Sheriff's Department members, and to the Metro Police Department, where Officer Stephen Reece previously worked. Tonight, what happened? Officer Reece was driving on Oak Plains Road, attempting to cross over Highway 41 going over to Mount Carmel Road. At this time, the officer was going through the intersection. It's unknown yet at this time if he stopped at the stop sign, did not stop at the stop sign. That's all part of the ongoing investigation. When the officer entered into the intersection, he was struck by another vehicle who was traveling south on Highway 41A. Highway 41A is not required to stop. It is a straight through lane of travel. The road the officer was stopping on does have a posted stop sign, as well as Mount Carmel on the other side of Highway 41 also has a posted stop sign. So it's a two-way stop intersection. We're extremely sad to say that Officer Reece has succumbed to his injuries at the crash. His body has already been transported to the Nashville Medical Examiner's office. We just again ask and pray that you'll be with his family in thoughts and prayers, and be with Sheriff Breedlove and his Sheriff's Department, his officers. This is an ongoing investigation. We ask that you please spare the Sheriff's Department with inquiries, and please send them to us, Tennessee Highway Patrol, and we will do everything we can to answer those inquiries in the most timely and appropriate manner. Sheriff.
Thank you, Lieutenant. This is probably the saddest day for Cheatham County, but it's part of what we signed on for. Deputy Reece came on with us about 7 months ago. He started his law enforcement career in Metro in 2001. He was a very, very experienced deputy who was so professional and just one of the most amazing people that we've ever had in our office. And he came on ready to teach a lot of the younger officers, and was an amazing mentor and a good husband and father. And so we're hurting tonight, and we'll hurt for quite some time.
Thank you. That's really all we have at this time. If there's any questions that you'd like to ask, feel free to ask them. If we can answer, we definitely will try our best. But again, this is an ongoing investigation where we are trying to get to the facts about this crash. And I'll be happy to entertain any questions you have.
Can you spell his first and last name for us?
Stephen, Stephen. Last name is Reece, Reece.
Can you detail what some of this investigation is going to look like now that you guys are trying to figure out exactly what happened here?
Our Criminal Investigations Division and our CID, they'll be assisting with our CERT, which is Critical Incident Response Team, in just looking at dash cam video of the vehicle, going over witness statements and talking to the witnesses, trying to ascertain exactly what happened. Anything further than that, we really can't go into too much detail about other factors of the crash. But the other gentleman that's involved in the crash, we do hope to be able to speak to him and talk to him as well. He's currently receiving medical treatment for his injuries, so that'll come at another time. But there will be follow-up investigations, and as far as technical aspects, looking at the camera and equipment and so forth.
Was there only one other person in that other vehicle?
Yes, this was a two-vehicle crash with only two people involved, to my understanding.
And is he at a hospital or just?
He's at the hospital, yes, ma'am.
One more time, can you tell us what led up to this?
Well, you have Highway 41 runs north and south, and Officer Reece was crossing Highway 41 going east. And as he was crossing over the intersection, again, it's unknown at this time if Officer Reece stopped or did not stop at the stop sign. That's all part of the investigation. As he was in the intersection, the van that was traveling on Highway 41A south did have the right-of-way. That Highway 41 does not have a stop sign. They are not required to stop. At that point in time, the vehicle struck the Cheatham County Deputy Sheriff's vehicle in the driver's side door area. Both vehicles exited the roadway out of control and came to rest on the eastbound side of the road. And again, that is at that point in time, Officer Reece, we believe, succumbed to his injuries. Just due to the severity of the crash, I hope it was instant.
Are all of the roadways open now, or do we still have some closed areas?
Roadways are still closed, and they'll be open as soon as possible. Wreckers are on scene to tow the vehicles as once that is permitted. Our CERT team, Critical Incident Response Team, they're on scene mapping the crash site, so that will take some time.
And what section of roadway specifically is closed right now?
It's at Mount Pleasant and Mount Carmel and Oak Plains Road.
Do we know if any lights or sirens are on at the time?
That's all under investigation. We are looking at that, and we'll be able to know more at a later date about that.
Is that intersection dangerous, or has it been known to have accidents there, or is it just a bad spot?
It's as far as the intersection goes, the intersection does look like it's been cleared as far as any debris along the roadway. Trees have been cut back a pretty good distance away from the roadway. Highway 41 south, the direction that the other vehicle was going, is traveling downhill. There is a slight curve in the intersection, but again, with all intersections, you have to take all intersections with caution because all intersections have a possibility of being dangerous, but I don't know of any particular reason why this intersection may or may not have been more dangerous than any other intersection.
This question's for the sheriff. You mentioned he had a family. He has a family.
Yes, he has a son and daughter and married. And from what we understand, he has a son who is a police officer here in Tennessee as well. And they have been notified.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Could you speak to if there was any dash cam, body cam outfitted on this vehicle or the officer?
that's something the sheriff will be able to address on that.
Yes, so there is both, and so we have removed the dash cam SIMS card. We're going to download that, and as well as his body cam as well to see. But more than likely, hopefully, we'll have something from the dash cam leading up to.
You mentioned it's a sad day for Cheatham County. That wreck is very hard to look at. If you take a look at the deputy vehicle, what kind of went through your head?
Just such sadness because it's so violent. We just, we just don't expect it. We work them, and it's just so difficult to work one involving one of our own family members.
How long had he been working for you guys?
He came on with us on April 11th of this year, so he's been on about 7 months. But he is a seasoned officer. He came from Metro. He started with Metro in November of 2001, so he was a very experienced and very level-headed, smart young man, individual. He just a good guy all around.
Of course, a lot of people are watching this right now, and their hearts, go out to everyone involved. Is there any message that you'd like to say to the other deputies or the community that's just watching right now?
Well, we all mourn as a community and as law enforcement. We're all together because the community knows we're out here to protect lives, and but they also understand, as well as the deputies and officers, that they may have to make the ultimate sacrifice, and it's just hard when it does hit, and it's just part of our job, unfortunately. But it also is something we sign up and we understand this is part of it, but we hope. It's just hard to see it, hard to be here and experience it.
And again, if we could just say to all motoring members of the public, if while driving, please always respect your vehicle, respect stop signs, respect red lights, wear your seatbelt, watch out for other motorists, watch out for other pedestrians. Just drive as safe as possible, because no one, regardless of what uniform that you wear or what media outlet that you work for or what job you have in life, no one is exempt from a traffic crash. No one is exempt from a fatality. Those numbers that you see across the overhead signs that address fatalities on Tennessee roadways, those are not numbers. Those represent people. That's families. And unfortunately tonight, there's another number added to that overhead signboard. That's Officer Reece, excuse me. So please, just tell everyone, please buckle up. Please drive safely. Please do everything you can to drive as if your life depends on it, because it truly does. It truly does. Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. 50. Thank you all.
Thank you, guys.